So what am I expecting here, Doc? What are these bots doing?
For want of a better term, they are gathering. And it's not just robots. It's other autonomous technology. Drones, self-driving vehicles, all honing in on one spot. I've never encountered this behavior before.
Alright, YouTube, we are back playing some Mindseye. And we got ourselves a new drone scouting machine here, so I guess we're gonna go and use it for the first time in some kind of tutorial. So let's see what these robots are up to. Maybe somebody is getting them to group up, or maybe they're becoming self-aware. Maybe they're plotting the downfall of humanity, but who knows? It's our job to make sure we find out and put a stop to it.
There seem to be robots out here on the track. I assume this isn't where they're supposed to be?
They're all heading the same direction.
Are they hostile?
All silver detection systems have inbuilt IFF tags. These bots have managed to override that system, allowing them to perform their own threat analysis. So, potentially.
I'll try not to offend them too much then.
They'll be coming up on the crater right now. Ooh. What is this, like some kind of shanty town? The bottom of a crater?
I'm at the crater.
Okay, deploy your DC-2. Time to see how you and your new tech are acquainted.
Alright. Can I not flip this over? Alright. See what we're scanning for.
Fly down into the crater and use the inbuilt scan function to locate all the bots. You can rescan as many times as you need.
Okay.
All targets are painted. Now to disable them. Use the stun function installed in the DC-2. Once you disable them, I can access and deactivate them remotely.
Got one.
That's it. I'm importing the recordings now.
Okay, so I gotta be a little bit closer to
The
him.
data's intact. This is working well.
Yeah, it looks like we gotta wait for it to charge up the 2 shots.
3 down.
I'm already picking up numerous anomalies within the code. Keep going.
This stun ability is pretty useful.
Oh yes. That DC-2 can also stun most equipment that functions with electrical circuits. Like a door panel, for example.
Hmm.
What about people?
Humans function through electrical impulses, so yes, them too.
Okay, so that was what the drone mission last time was for. Get us used to flying a little drone, and now we have the drone, so if we're in a similar situation...
Okay, that's all of them.
Why stuff just keeps crashing down in this crater?
Pickup drone is en route. I'll have to spend some time
Like
studying.
the car, the bus, and even on the way here, I know I didn't show it, but a sky car crashed and fell out of the ground. Or fell to the ground. So... kind of weird Bermuda Triangle stuff is going on. Alright.
What was that crater before you started storing old cars in it?
It was caused by a meteor strike in prehistoric times.
What happened to the meteor?
Taken away, spill things.
So why did 𝐶𝐤𝐵 relocate here?
Corporate structure made it much more efficient. Until the real tax became apparent.
I met the mayor.
I wonder if that has anything to do with the alien stuff in the beginning that
It's my
that we found.
understanding that Mayor Vega does not allow any business to happen here which doesn't profit her personally.
In that case, let's maybe not tell her about the Mindseye.
You should feel honored that Marco wanted the tech reactivated.
The hell is that?
Not sure honored is the word.
Perhaps you should give it a name? One that is fitting as an extension of
Is that an...
persona.
They got an invisible wall?
I'll give it some thought.
Hold on. No, that's not an invisible wall. It's like a triangle. Yeah, because it's like a three-sided, is that supposed to be like a rock right here that they just didn't put here, but yet the world map says there's supposed to be one here? Because it's only like this big. Huh. Okay. Well, I knew this game was going to be buggy and glitchy. Alright, how do I get out of here? Because we came down that way, but... Okay, I guess we got to drive around that way. Alright. Alright. Let's go back. It'll take me a minute. Okay, back at the factory. Let's see what he found out.
Ah, there you are. I am very pleased by your drone's performance, but this one is in rough shape.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was another collector's item.
Ah, humor. The butt's force limiting threshold is all over the place. Then what could have caused this malfunction?
It's weird. It's like the bots were trying to communicate.
Look,
Like they're becoming self-aware? Or there's some weird alien stuff going around making them become self-aware?
let's not forget, this is not the first time we've had a fatal error with your tech.
I know it's an election year and you folks like to reinvent the facts, but the truth is Mayor Vega has undermined our ability to run the Cotbot program from day one.
Okada. Good seeing you again.
You as well.
Have we met before?
Jacob, this is Travis Conrad, head of security for Mayor Shiva Vega. Travis, this is Jacob Diaz. He's a recent security hire.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to thank you at Mayor Vega's fundraiser. If not for your quick gun, a lot of people could have been hurt. How is Marco doing?
He'll be fine.
Travis, let me walk you out.
Why did you walk him in? So y'all just interjected the scene just to say, hey, we have a black man, and then leave?
You will need to collect any additional specimen for me that begins.
I feel like that could have happened later if they'd have written the story a little bit better, but it's kind of weird.
Yes.
Because why'd they walk into the room to, like, I would assume to speak with the Okada here, you know, unless, but that never happened. So it's like they just walk in. Hi, did we meet before? No? Okay, let's leave. It's weird. It's like they only put that up just so he could see his face and be like, I think I know that guy.
Call Charlie?
You're gonna love me. Get to the Macedonian ASAP. It's a hotel downtown.
I saw something about the Macedonian in Morrison's old office.
Hunter Morrison was a founder of Silva Corp. But he
We know.
falling out with Silva.
We know.
People seem to think he's dead.
We know. Stop,
He either
stop telling me dialogue I already know.
killed.
I've known that for a few missions.
Please tell me you figured out what's happened to him. Navigate to the Macedonian hotel.
Still can't say, but I dug around in his financial records. I followed a chain of payments through various shell companies and found out one of them has been paying for this penthouse at the Macedonian since just before his vanishing act.
Sounds promising.
Can't say it's him, but worth checking out.
All right. Guess we're going to a hotel.
So, when did you decide on the implant? Did you let them reactivate it?
Courtesy of Lars Okada, my Mindseye is now connected to this little drone gadget called a DC-2. I can control it remotely. It can scan, stun, all kinds of stuff.
How cute. Can it stun people too?
Apparently. First thing I asked too. Gray minds think alike.
Not sure I'd want my brain transmitting to some Silva Corp server.
Maybe let's concentrate on my past.
On that subject, I've been looking through your old files. Heavily redacted, I might add. Sketchy. And I gotta ask, why did you enlist in the first place? Was it the killing or the maiming?
If you want the truth, I joined to find somewhere to belong. And I ended up belonging nowhere.
I get it. We all need to find our tribe.
Yeah. Let me know if you find mine.
Will do. Until then, we can just be a gang of two.
Our enemies will be terrified.
Why don't you take the time to...
Call Charlie?
Howdy.
I'm here.
You're gonna have to use the DC to unlock the door.
You got it.
Ooh, okay.
There's a service elevator inside. Take it to the top floor. It's the roof deck. You should be able to get in from there.
Okay, guess we're going to the top floor. This elevator music sucks.
So the mayor's guy, Travis, you find anything on him?
Let me see. Travis Conrad has worked as a liaison to the mayor for just over a year now. Before that, similar story to you. Strangely enough, redacted files.
Okay, so I'm guessing he was in the military. Right. Ooh. Got a little bar and everything.
Swanky.
Yeah, right? You need to find a way into the penthouse. It's one floor below. I've sent you a possible route.
What? I can't just Batman my way through the glass?
Those clothes.
A few years ago, the government introduced the Family's First Act, which banned all forms of moral depravity, including gambling.
Yep, read that in the loading screen.
Red Rock doesn't seem to have suffered. Place is still hopping.
It had already established itself as an entertainment destination, so things hardly changed.
Wow, that is word for word what was in the loading screen.
On gambling for their incomes.
Like literally word for word. Even the ending part where she was like, so things hardly changed. So are they just reading from the same script? They're just cutting out dialogue options and putting it as quotes and stuff for the loading screens?
How am I supposed to get into this penthouse from here?
Alright, I guess we're climbing over this.
From the roof, so you're
That's
going
what
to have
the Mirror's Edge taught me about tarps in video games.
to enjoy the beautiful views of the city from up there.
Alright, where am I going from here?
Why did you take Silva's offer?
Well,
We're going on the billboard?
the choice of that or death.
I don't see how this is going to get me down to the penthouse.
And my people back in Sherwood Forest.
Unless
will
I'm
be
supposed to go that way?
Huh. Didn't peg you as
Alright, let's see.
British yeoman, but I guess it gives meaning to the name Robin Hood.
Well, it's not like I'm going to
Oh,
tell you
there we
where I'm
go.
really from.
Does Sherwood Forest happen to be one of those places affected by the gambling ban?
You know, you're not as dumb as you pretend to be, Mr. Diaz.
I can't tell if this is leading me anywhere, but I see the marker over here, so I'm going to assume so. Let me go easy, because I don't want to fall.
I can see the inside, but I can't get to it.
You might have to use your gun.
Oh, are we talking about right here? Where is it? Around the corner here? Nope. Okay. Get off the wall without falling off. Alright, so I guess we shoot the glass. Just like what's his name said in Die Hard. I see a guard in there, so... Yeah.
Do you need a clue? It rhymes with
I think someone's in there. There are lights moving around.
Get in then, and find out who it is.
Ooh, this is nice.
Pretty dark in here.
That's pretty cool.
Looks like I'm not the first here. This place is full of
Okay, let me
murders.
not do that.
Hope you're not about to find Morrison's dead body.
I guess we're gonna find out if we're gonna find it.
Let's clear the air a bit.
Ooh, looks new. Oh, that's the one we already had. Okay. Ooh, it even marks the bullets. Thank you, drone.
Robot body parts laid out like a skeleton.
Alright, let's check the other side here.
Oh shit. More of them.
Yeah, I figured. Alright, guess that's the only thing in this room. Ooh. Come on, game, learn to keep up. Stop dropping my frame rates. Yep, nothing in here. Turn that light off. Got a
Somebody
safe?
behind that old painting.
Please be a safe.
Look.
Yeah, safe.
I can crack that safe. Well, you can. I'm downloading a patch to your lens.
Okay. Thought I had to use the drone to stun it, but guess we gotta crack things the old-fashioned way.
So how's it work?
You need to line the
okay.
gates up with the correct gates
Easy
inside the
enough.
mechanism. Stop it at the right moment. Nice going.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, keep it up.
That's it. Open. Some kind of legal papers. Lens, send screenshot to Charlie.
Great. I'll get into it later.
Not gonna look at the back of it?
More company. Stand by.
Ooh. Ooh, no ammo. Alright, we got 9 shots. Let's use the rest of this here. Crap. Get back in the room. There we go. Alright. Let's see where this elevator goes.
Thanks for all your help, Charlie. Couldn't have done it without you.
Yo, what up?
Yo, yo.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that...
It's still in prototype.
Did Silva give you this?
Yeah.
I don't like this, Jay. They got you hooked up like some kind of super soldier now.
You were all pro-Silva before.
Best job I ever had, but you're my friend. You're having head glitches from memory loss and all they do is reactivate the hardware that caused that shit in the first place?
I'm getting the answers that I need now. And plus, I know it sounds weird, but it's like I found my calling.
Your calling?
Well, Okada said that my memory centers are
I helped you break into Morrison's office, Jeg. You said you didn't trust any of them. Now it's your calling?
I know. I'm sorry I got you involved, huh?
Involved? I gotta head back to the factory. Go over launch operation plans again. It's all hands on deck.
Wait, Seb!
What is this WB manufactured drama BS? Like, yeah, I'm sorry I got you involved. What do you... You were involved because I asked. Okay. Weird.
Hey, it's showtime. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, stop. You gotta get your ass to Claudia's place. Like, now! I've pinned it.
All right, YouTube. I guess we're going to Claudia's place in the next video. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Now we'll see you then. Later.